International break is here, and as promised, Saudi Pro League podcast, we're delivering it to you. We have been watching it, we've been following it, most of the footballing world has been following it. I've tried to make a point of watching as many games as I can. Most of the game week start on a Thursday, so Friday, mainly finished by a Saturday. I have been catching a lot of Al-Nasr's game mainly. Not going to lie, the Zone have got the rights for anyone that does want to be watching the Saudi Arabian football now. I've had a lot of comments on TikTok and on YouTube as well, so where can we watch the Saudi Pro League? It's on the Zone. As we've been discussing previously between ourselves, I was telling you that it's only been broadcast in 3 countries apparently last year. Now we know why it's getting broadcast in apparently 135 countries this year. Man. That's a jump of 132 countries. The eyes of the footballing world, the eyes of the entertainment world have shifted over to the Middle East and to Saudi Arabia. And it's 1 year bang on since Cristiano Ronaldo's infamous interview with Piers Morgan, which set it going. Let's be real. That set the ball rolling in motion.
I think Saudi saw an opportunity.
So as Ronaldo's greatest ever fan, the GOAT in your eyes, nobody ever replace him as the GOAT. I don't know a bigger fan than you, more fanatical fan of Manchester United and of Cristiano Ronaldo than you. Go, your thoughts on that interview.
I think personally, he had the right to come out with what he said. I don't think he exposed enough though. Like, now that I look at it, I think he didn't speak about enough in depth, and I think that was on Piers himself, because Piers was obviously keeping the questions quite soft. When it comes to certain individuals, he won't press.
The Simon Jordan point, eh?
Yeah. 100%, he won't press the way he wants to.
So would you have wanted him to press Ronaldo?
Yeah,
Being a Ronaldo fan yourself.
Once you've got these kind of major answers coming out of his mouth, big controversial answers, you want more depth of it. You want to know exactly who was behind it. Who says no? Because he says he wanted to stay, if you remember.
Yeah.
He says they forced me out.
Yeah.
So who was forcing you out? Was it Ten Hag?
Okay.
Was it Richard Arnold?
Fair point, okay, yeah.
Who actually wanted you out?
That's a good point, yeah.
Certain things like that, we want to know what's going on, but obviously...
Would you stick that more on Piers or Cristiano then?
Piers.
Alright, that's more on Piers as an interviewer.
Cristiano still kept it respectable, I'd say, because, even when he spoke about Rangnick, who we know he didn't rate, he says, look, we know he was a sporting director. He gave him that...
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
How are you bringing a sporting director
to be our coach?
That's the sort of shield, if you think of it.
Yeah.
He hasn't been a coach in so many years. He's known for being a sporting director.
Yeah, fair play, yeah.
So he's backed him in a sense.
Yeah. You're right there.
He did. That's what I've seen, and look,
I'm looking at that way now as well.
I've looked at the interview a few times, and obviously that's what I've gathered from it. But for me, that's the trigger point of what started the Saudi Pro League. Obviously, they would have some point come to Ronaldo anyway and offered him.
So did you think, right? I asked you before the pod, so give your honest answer on pod. Did you think he's going to Saudi post-interview?
Yeah.
What made you think that? Because I do remember, right, him saying at the time that he's out of Europe. I do remember me and you talking about it.
At the time, yeah, there were rumours that he would return to Real Madrid for a short term. And for me, I didn't see that happening because they just got rid of the best player in the world.
No, at that time...
Oh, sorry. But there were still some kind of rumours that Benzema would be going, so sorry, my bad.
And he was still the main man, if you like.
Still the main man. Yeah, that point as
well. That's the point you mean. He was the main man there.
That's probably what I mean. But even then, there were still rumours that he'd be going, and you wouldn't be replacing Benzema with Ronaldo anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So either argument, whether Benzema's there to stay or whether Benzema's going to leave in the summer, you're not going to replace him with
Ronaldo. Yeah.
Ronaldo's older now. He's not obviously as good as well. You can argue some different.
We can argue that on this podcast.
They're facing each other in the league, and right now Ronaldo's on top. But we'll speak about that in a bit anyway. But I thought it was either Saudi or Bayern, because obviously there were a few times Bayern got linked, but then every time they did get linked, they distanced themselves from the talks. And then I thought, you know what? I heard about the money that they were offering, and I thought, why are you not going to go? You've conquered Italy.
Oh, you meant on Ronaldo's perspective?
Right.
I think you're talking about Bayern's perspective.
You've conquered Spain. You've conquered England. You are Mr. Champions League. That's what he's known as. He's won 4 or 5 Champions Leagues, whatever it is. 4 or 5 Ballon d'Ors. 5. He's incredible. The man is incredible. He's won the Euros. He's done everything you can in football. Obviously, people are going to argue, did he win the World Cup? Messi won it. whatever. I know that was later on as well. I know that. But what he's done in the game
It speaks for
is
itself.
unmatched.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
unmatched.
Cristiano's Cristiano.
It's different. You know, Messi might have more Ballon d'Ors to his name, but Ronaldo is the more influential figure in not just in football,
In
but
world.
in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's quite Muhammad Ali, but in his own right, he's
Yeah.
very inspirational, man.
He is very inspirational, 100%. Very,
Man. You look at his
100%.
background in Madeira, what he went
I
through.
mean, look at the way he
from rags to riches,
yeah.
literally from rags to riches.
And the hard work that he puts
You
in
know,
behind
that
it.
first interview with Gary Neville, man, let's take it back.
Bloody hell.
How he looked
I don't
then.
think he wants to go back there, mate. He don't like Neville no more. So
But,
yeah, how he looked then. Neville was like his dad then, eh? That's funny,
it
eh?
was his cha-cha, it was
It was his cha-cha, Neville. Well, he's had enough of his cha-cha giving him shit at United, didn't
The
it?
thing is, Neville's fucked anyway. He's always trying to do anti-United. Like
He goes
wants to-
extra.
He don't want to look biased, so he'll go extra at United to
It makes
balance it. But there's no balance.
To me, that makes him look even more biased.
It's imbalanced.
Yeah,
It's just
to me,
mad,
it makes
man.
him look even more
The
biased.
way he sucks Liverpool off half the time, man.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just mad.
They've been good for the last
You
few
look
years.
at, no,
So.
but you look at, no, but even when United have been good, you look at Souness and this guy and that guy. They're always dissing us like, oh yeah, they lucky, they shit.
So you're saying that Neville should have a bit more backbone about
Yes,
him?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like, you know.
Come on, bro. You've won all this
Yeah,
shit. No
yeah,
one can say
yeah,
shit to you.
yeah, no, true,
You won,
true.
you won a treble, bro.
They do bully him a bit. They don't go for Keno like that.
He don't. You know what? He don't stand up enough. He's too humble. I'll be real with you.
He's a rat. Forget how humble he is. Like, and then obviously Ronaldo mentioned the kitchen stuff. He mentioned the gym not being changed, the sauna not being
I
changed.
wasn't surprised, bro.
At Carrington.
I wasn't surprised, bro.
So obviously, how I see it is, so he's moved from Madrid to he moved from United to Real Madrid, who are the biggest club in the world.
Yeah.
Obviously,
At the time,
you were on par. This is what I'm saying.
we were ahead of him.
Possible.
We had bigger sponsor deals, and when the training complex just got made back then 20 years
Yeah,
ago.
Carrington was
It was the number one
the
thing.
shizzle.
It was the thing, man.
But
It was
I think that's what he's shocked about.
And the thing is now, the mad thing, yeah, shock. Why? Because fuck Real Madrid. Well, we're behind the likes of Leicester. They're in the Championship.
Forget Leicester, man. He went to Juve. Yeah, I'm not taking piss out my own club. We're a big club. We're a massive major club. But he must have thought, yo, I'm going to major clubs now all around Europe. This one, my point is, I'm not saying that, but I won't killing us off. I've gone to Madrid now, who he didn't complain about Juve. So Juve must be on par. I'm not saying they're as good as Madrid's infrastructure. It must be, might be. It's not about bigging up my own club. It probably is. He never said nothing.
I think, I'll be honest with you, yeah, whether they're on par or not, I believe these big clubs,
They do move with the times.
they look forward regardless.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because
Yeah.
they know it's football heritage, as Jose Mourinho would say.
Yeah.
It's football heritage to move along with the times. If you are a big club and you want to stay competitive, you need to spend on the infrastructure.
100%.
And Manchester United, Old Trafford's the same. It's literally
Leaking.
it's literally
Old.
Trafford.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's Old Trafford.
Yeah.
It's not the theatre of dreams anymore. Fair dues to Ten Hag last season. You know, we had an amazing record at home. I think it was the best second best.
That's some Fergie shit,
Man
that.
City. But this season, we're going back to infrastructure again. It's just a load of shit.
But that was
It
it.
needs investment.
So you weren't surprised by Ronaldo saying,
That the showers are the same, the jacuzzis are the same.
that didn't
the
surprise you
stadium's
then?
The same. There's leaks. There's this stuff. Of course, it didn't surprise me. United fans have been going on and on and on and on like dogs on repeat mode.
so why was it that
back.
why did a section of the fans then give him the vitriol that they gave him? That was uncalled for. The effigies burning his shirt. Some of them
There
stopped
weren't
putting
many,
his.
bro.
I know,
I'll
but
be real with
there
you.
was a section
There's
of them.
always going to be a section, DD. It doesn't matter what club it is, whether it's Arsenal, United.
So do you feel like the majority of the fan base back Cristiano?
Bro, the last great United team. I'm not on about, look, we won the title in 2013, and that was a great team in its own sense, but I'm on about the last great
Yeah, that's
great
what I mean.
team.
Yeah, the 08 to
The 06 to the 09.
09, yeah, sorry, yeah, that one.
That team was phenomenal. A semi-final and two finals back to back, 3 titles in a row.
Cristiano's
Unreal.
the man.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Tevez, Rooney, Berbatov, Scholes, Carrick.
He won a Ballon d'Or
Just-
whilst being at
just
Manchester
unreal.
United.
Hargreaves. I could go on and on, yeah.
So his
That
legacy
team-
for you is unmatched,
Look,
you're saying?
You can't go back and doesn't matter what you say unless you go on. You know, if you move to City,
All right. Go, yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't say he's fully tarnished it, but if he did move to City that year,
Okay,
there would have been a dent in that beautiful image.
right.
There would have been a dent. One dent.
Possibly, yeah.
And if he won a league there, you know, it would have been fire. with those lot.
Yeah.
Which he probably would have.
Obviously, he would have. He would have done what Haaland did.
There you go.
Haaland impressed.
There you go. But
You know, now we're thinking about it.
But it would have fully, whether he cared or not, clearly he did care because he came back.
Yeah, he did. Obviously, it does matter.
And
Yeah, but
they
Fergie
can, say
would
money,
interview.
they can say money talks, they can say Fergie thingy, but in the end, he's his own man. He makes his own decisions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo, bro. In the end, he made his own decision. If Fergie said jump off a cliff, he wouldn't have. When Fergie says don't leave me and go to Madrid, you didn't listen to him then, did
Oh,
you?
that's a bit different. So
It
come
is
on,
what
man.
it is, Didi. I know it's a different time.
So his legacy for you as a Manchester United fan,
It can
Ronaldo
never be
fan,
diminished.
can never. Oh, there you are.
It can never be
So,
diminished.
so those fans are doing that. They were
Brother, he is one of, I don't know how many Ballon d'Ors we've got, like 4, maybe 5 Ballon d'Or
best.
winners.
Charlton, Law,
No, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, you got 4.
Yeah, there you go. I don't think there is. Duncan.
No, you
Duncan
got 4. You've only 4 at
Yeah,
Manchester
there you
United.
go, there you go.
Not many clubs can even say they got 4,
so
mate.
how can you diminish that? You answer me that.
How do-
You answer me that.
Me personally,
How
right,
you gonna diminish
I'll
that?
give you my personal opinion on the interview because I'm not a United fan. You didn't even ask me. I know I'm leading the podcast. Me personally, I thought it was the right thing he did. That was the right way to get out. Is it any other way
He
would
knew
have?
what he was doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
He
yeah,
knew what
yeah.
he was doing. He orchestrated the move. He called Pizzo.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying to you. So he knew what he was doing.
He sucks me off anyway. Yo, Piers. Oh, come here.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Come here, boy.
100%. Yeah, it's just.
Come here.
I've got someone for you.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna do an interview. It's gonna make you even more famous, you son of a bitch. Let's go.
Just
Let's
that's
crack
it.
on.
We're
I'll
on
make
it.
you big money, okay?
We're on it.
Finish.
Cristiano could, yeah, right. He does do what he
Yeah.
wants, and for me, you're right. You've articulated it better there. He orchestrated the whole interview.
Yeah.
He set it all
knew what
up,
was
and
gonna
that's
happen.
why I felt a bit. It left a bit of a bad taste in my mouth. So some of the, I know it was only a little section, but I just didn't like what I seen. I don't think any section should say anything to the guy.
I think it is what it is.
He's Cristiano, like you said.
Like I said to you, Didi, any fans, whether it's Juve, Arsenal, United, Chelsea, anyone, look, Real
Well,
Madrid.
no, no, saying that,
Real
actually.
Madrid, look, Real Madrid have been spoiled with European success.
He left us under a
Spoiled.
cloud. I can say this actually, a good point. He left Juventus under a bit of a cloud. I went up there as a fan. As a fan
There
of
would
my
have been
club.
some fans there that would have been like,
This year, no.
Ronaldo.
Hear me out. I'll tell you my own personal, right? I was really annoyed at the guy because it was his last year of his contract at the club. There was no hint during that summer that he's about to move. You tell me if there was a hint in that summer Ronaldo's about to move. Little bit, he's getting a bit unsettled. Out of the blue, he's like.
that was one of the biggest shocks of. I'll be real with you.
That,
One of football's biggest shocks. That
yeah,
transfer.
that's what I'm saying to you. So imagine
You
how.
said it yourself.
Imagine how I felt as a Juve fan, right? All I used to say to you, like, every day I woke up in the bloody WhatsApp group, we got Ronaldo. I was gassed that there's a goal playing for my club.
You weren't even his biggest fan.
No, 100%.
Well, obviously, you're a massive fan. But
I'm of the game. You can't, as in that way, with him and Messi, I've always been more Messi. Bro, I shamelessly went full team Ronaldo. Shamelessly, bro. I'm telling you, right? You still can't say he got 100 goals for us in them 3 years. I can't turn around as a fan and say,
34 to 37.
yeah, and he's from the
Come on, bro.
from the
People
year.
can't do that. Martial's been at United for fucking 10 years. He
Listen,
can't get
over the
100
last
goals.
decade, he's the top goal scorer, and he's only played there for 3 years. Dybala played 5-6 years for us in that decade. Higuain played 4 years for us in that decade. It just goes to
Morata.
show. Morata played in that decade. Tevez played in that decade.
Lukaku might have.
You wish, all you boys wished he was going to come to us. You know what? Saying that, now that we move on from the Ronaldo, what I'm saying is Cristiano. Me and Sub are basically saying Ronaldo has now reached the level in football and he deserves this amount of respect. He deserves this leeway. That's what it is. He deserves leeway at the age that he's at.
He was the stepping stone to everyone else that came along the journey.
There you are. Now that he's the effect.
Who else joined
Right.
him along
Who
the
else
journey?
joined? Karim
Tell me.
Benzema, N'Golo Kante, Fabinho, Luis Felipe, Jota, Roger Ibanez, Riyad Mahrez, Roberto Firmino, Alan San Maximan, Frank Kessie,
Wow.
Gabri Veiga, Edward Mendy, Otavio, Mitrovic, Koulibaly, Neves, Milinkovic Savic,
Oh, yeah.
Neymar, Malcolm,
Neymar.
Yassine Bonu,
Yo.
Alex Telles, Sadio
The
Mane,
Union.
yeah, man, Marcelo Brozovic,
shit.
Seko Fofana,
Yo.
Aymeric Laporte,
Keep 'em coming.
Jordan Henderson,
Ooh.
Musa Dembele,
Oh, shit.
Gini Wijnaldum, Demari Gray, Jack Henry, and the ultimate bag chaser who went to China as well and then went back to Atleti and now he's got another bag waiting for him. Yannick Carrasco, man.
You know,
proper
my
bag
favourite.
chaser. Go on, your favourite signing from all them names I've said there, so go.
Jack Henry.
You chat shit, so you chat bad shit. You chat bad shit. You didn't. You've never seen that guy play.
I'm waiting.
You actually told me about him as well.
waiting.
Oh, you trash shit. Go give me a real top side.
No, serious. In all seriousness, yeah.
Yeah, go on. Who's impressed you the most?
Okay, so my GOAT,
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously. I think for me big, massive shocker, yeah, massive shocker. And you know this, and you know how I felt about this, and I wanted him at United.
Yeah.
Ruben Neves, he could have played for United, Arsenal,
And he could have been
Liverpool.
Europe.
Bro, this guy's
Barca, Madrid.
This guy's so talented, man. Box to box, a long shot on him, a free kick on him. So aggressive, so good in the tackle, a long range. Oh, wow. What a
So
player.
we got Tony Cruz calling some players embarrassing. Like Viega.
Like I says about Tony Cruz, he's jealous. He wants the move. He'll be there sucking cock with them in another year. He'll be on it. He'll be the one. I'm telling you.
Imagine the Summer Cruz moves.
Bro, he's looking and he's like, Jordan Henderson.
800k.
You watch Nick? Watch.
800k when I won 5 Champions Leagues. Back to back.
Why?
Guten Tag.
No
Hello.
good.
No, trust
But
me.
yeah, I gotta say Ruben Neves because he was the biggest shock for me. He's still 26, 27. He had a
man.
Premier League career ahead of him.
Milinka as well.
Milinka, yeah, but I feel like,
You're pissed off, I'm telling the truth.
yeah,
That's the truth in it, so just be honest.
but I'm not gonna put him in the top 5.
No, but you're pissed off because you wanted him at Manchester United
He's
more
another
than anyone
one,
else out of
because
them.
I've always wanted a big, strong
Box to box.
Our midfielders are all pussies, bro.
Yeah, they are, you know,
They're
no.
all lightweight, bro. That's why we can't win. You know.
What do you make then of these guys going there at that age? Not embarrassing. Is it a good career move for him, so?
It's not a good career move, no.
Why?
Because even though like there's a lot of footballers there and it's blending in now and it will grow. And I know I've agreed with you and I've said it myself that it's a top 5 league. I think I'd like to retract that and say it's just
No. I think we'll say it properly. In terms of recognition, it is the top 5 leagues.
recognition in terms of the footballing quality.
No.
It's still outside of the
100%.
top 5. Yeah, so sorry for that. Like if
Recognition wise,
yeah,
you lot tell me if all those players are named you, if there's a league that's got as many known players as that.
Well,
The Dutch, Portuguese,
it can argue that it's in the top 3 now.
that's what I mean.
It can argue.
It really can. It really
If
can.
it wants, yeah, but we're not going to do that because I'm going to give respect to Spain and Italy, bro.
No, in that sense, yeah, but what I mean in terms of recognition right now,
Yeah, it is top 5.
and that is because of Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a lot of people out there that are saying that everyone will move there. No. Let's make it clear. If
No.
Jordan Henderson was the first player to move to Al Nassr, you're not getting superstars following him.
I'll be real with you.
Neymar said
in
it.
my opinion, yeah, obviously. Look, in my opinion, a few people would have moved. 100% it's life-changing money. But in order for the eyes to be showcased fully on this league, they needed Cristiano
100.
Ronaldo. Because Ronaldo is not only the most followed footballer, he's the most followed individual sportsman on the bloody...
Just individual, forget sportsman.
Yeah, there you go.
Most followed human being on social
The
media is
most liked
Cristiano.
post was when Cristiano Ronaldo rejoined Manchester United.
That was on Twitter. Hamad told us that on Instagram, and I checked it, he was right. It's Messi when he won the World Cup.
Probably did surpass it. It probably would have won its World Cup. But
I had to just get one over here today.
no, it's right.
Because he's a Ronaldo's body.
But look, regardless, yeah, Ronaldo was the stepping stone.
Currently.
If he didn't move, it wouldn't have been those 30 odd players that did
That's
move.
what I'm saying.
If he didn't move, I'd still say you would have had about 6-7 players that would have.
Do you know what? Yeah, so I think it would have been more that the Muslim players would have moved.
And there would have been a few.
No, a few more. No.
We gotta look at the money
Carglass talks
aspect
to
of it. We gotta look at the money
100%. No,
aspect.
but what I mean is like Benzema's not blinking at all twice because the money and because he's a Muslim
The thing
country.
is, you know, when you look at people like Karim Benzema, Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, and I'm not about obviously Muslims because Ronaldo's not Muslim. These type of players, inshallah, these type of players, they've won everything.
They deserve it.
win. They've won everything you can win. You got a couple Ballon d'Or winners there. Sadio Mane, in his own right, maybe one year could have argued he should have been a Ballon d'Or winner under the Liverpool season.
Very
so
good.
these three,
I
like
forgot
on their own levels and in their own rights, have conquered football.
Yeah.
You understand? So for them to go, like, you just look back and think, yeah, money's there, why not go? But in terms of like the other younger guys,
Neves, the
like I
Viegas,
said
the
to you,
Otavios.
yeah, them type of guys. Like, I'm not saying I'd write them off or say something bad about them for moving, but if you're asking me from a career perspective, is it a good move? No, because the footballing quality is not there yet. And if you guys want to carry on and get better, look, we know this ourselves. Like,
You got to play,
we need to keep playing.
competitive games
we
again.
started playing again, and the rhythm's slowly coming back. And if they're not playing competitively, then
I've lost 3 times in a row to him. Go on. I thought I'll tell them as well, innit? Go on, see? Go on, no, that's it, it's out there. He thinks he's going to get the 4th dub on me tomorrow. I'll keep you up to date.
We will. But anyway, these younger guys, yeah, I don't blame them. The money that they're being offered, go for it, boys. But if you guys want to be future Ballon d'Or winners and you don't want to be known like that, I don't know if this league's going to allow your quality to...
What if the league does propel? So maybe next 4 or 5 years, they're 29, 2030,
if
then...
it does, it could, but they might be in this sort of stagnated position where they're just in one sort of... playing at one level, kind of like when they're not getting any better, but they're not getting any shitter.
100%, yeah, I get you.
Level, whereas,
and by the time that the league does improve, they're going to stay at that level. You're trying.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Whereas you got some younger players that have come into the Premier League or even the Spanish league, the Serie A,
yeah,
and they're flourishing. Even the German league, you had Sancho. Obviously, I know he's done shit at United, but you had Sancho in Germany. You had, not the biggest one, Bellingham. Bellingham went to Germany from the Championship. Yeah, which is a good quality of good standard of football. I always say this is top 5. I think it's amazing standard. I watch the Championship here and there.
It's alright.
But trust me, I think it's really good in terms of the intensity. That's why some clubs that get promoted tend to stay because they're used to the intensity and the physicality. Only the quality of the actual football itself is where the in terms of the physicality and the pace of it, it's not too far off, bro. It's not.
Fair point, that.
But back to the point that I was making. What was I making?
I can't remember now. So
fuck now. Basically, what I was saying is, if they want to flourish, the younger lads,
there you are. You got
they need to play back into them top leagues if they want to go there for a year or two, make some gagas, make some pay, make some money,
so
make some dollars.
Do you think that Neves and these boys might come back to Europe then eventually?
I think there's a possibility.
What if
they can't leave it too late because these Premier League teams are not going to wait around for, you know, a 30-year-old that's playing in the Saudi league and that's finished third in with Al Etifaki or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
What if, right, all right, we're saying that then. You've got the likes of Neves, Milinkovic, Savic, Laporte, all these guys in their prime now, they moved there. What if, as it's been suggested and mooted, that maybe they get a chance to play in Europe?
The thing is...
Like a wild card every season?
No, the thing is you can't call it Europe anymore then.
Okay.
So you'd call it like, it'd be like a World Cup in
clubs,
football.
Yeah.
But you know, like
you got World Club Cup.
But that's bullshit, bro.
No, but
it's a thing. We all love it. If we win it,
yeah.
But it's bullshit, bro. You're not champions of the world. When you win the Champions League, you're champions of the world. You're not champions of Europe. You're the champions of the world when you win the Champions League. That's my opinion, bro.
No problem.
There's no bigger competition, in my opinion,
in world football than the Champions
in my
League.
Opinion, there's nothing bigger.
I don't think anyone will disagree.
You win that, you're the best team in the world. Simple.
Simple as that. So, I'm saying, right, that there is a bit of a thing that's saying that Al-Nassr might get an invitation or Al-Hilal might get an invitation for next year's Champions League. What would you make of that? I think that's a farce.
I think they'd have to create a new competition.
Yeah, it's a farce. You can't say that.
You can't call them into the Champions League because then it's not a European thing. It's a world thing, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Back to the World Club Cup. Right, onto
the massive World Club Cup. But in terms of like, with these players coming in now, I want to ask you something. There's a lot of rumours going around, of the touted targets for next summer, maybe possibly January. I doubt January because these players are very important for their respective clubs.
Yeah.
But you tell me, what do you think of the names that have been swung around right now?
To be honest, two of the biggest names that I do feel are moving in the summer are Salah and KDB.
Salah,
yeah,
the guy that's popping off 13, 14
definitely
goals,
gone.
7, 8 assists.
He's gone.
He's gone.
This is what I mean, yeah.
He's gone because
he's an Arab. He's the greatest Arab footballer of all time.
Liverpool might get 150 to 200 million. They can get 3-4 quality players with that money. Are they getting?
They're not getting
Mohamed Salah.
No, they're not. But
Mohamed Salah is the difference between Liverpool competing for the title and Liverpool not competing.
100%.
And that's the Champions League as well.
100%.
So are they still going to be competitive without him?
Without him, I don't know. I'll have to give you an answer that later on down the season. Definitely. Right, KDB, I think they've already shown, like I was saying to you just before we started the pod, right? There's a heavy interest from Al-Nassr. Him and Ronaldo link-up would be sick.
Disgusting.
Another thing that I'm saying is, City have actually shown they're not missing KDB this season at all. You tell me when anyone's mentioned KDB, he's not playing for him. And has never been like this.
I'll be honest with you.
So when KDB gets injured, it always gets mentioned KDB's injured.
I'll be honest with you. KDB, they are missing him to an extent.
Okay.
Now, City will always score. Why? Because the manager's got a system, a style of play. The system's been in place for years, and
He's the one
he's got
special
these- and we've
ingredient
said-
in the system,
and
you're going to
we've
say.
said-
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
not just that, we've said this for a while now. He's got 3 squads.
Yeah.
His second squad could probably win the title. His third squad could probably come.
Shows you the
in
quality of
top-
the league, doesn't
His
it?
third squad could probably come in the top 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, obviously, when you've got them tools at your disposal, you are going to do well. Even when there's players like Kevin De Bruyne missing, you've sold the likes of Mahrez and Gundogan and things like that. Like, obviously, like, it's not that noticeable. That's the word.
Okay, yeah.
It's not that noticeable. Whereas if a team like Liverpool,
Manchester
United, Arsenal, Saliba was out last
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
He was out for 4, 5, 6
When Van
games.
Dijk was out for Liverpool.
They cried about that.
Yeah.
Van Dijk was out for Liverpool.
So
They
see, I've
cried
always
about
been
that.
able to
Everyone
deal with
has
it,
a
you're
drop-
saying.
Everyone has a fucking drop off the mountain, bro, for that little time or for that long time. Liverpool lost 6 home games in a row. I think was even in that team. He might have even been.
No,
part
but
of a
what
bit of
I'm
that
saying
team.
is that
he was part of a bit of that team
In the
as well.
past, they've had a little drop when KDB hasn't been playing. This is the first
Not
time
like, bro, they've won fucking 3 titles in a row. What drop?
No, there's been times that KDB's not playing and the form's dropped. And they haven't won
but-
games, and then you're
yeah,
thinking
but-
when KDB comes back, we're going to be back on it.
Gundogan comes in, he starts scoring. You got Bernardo Silva, he comes in, he starts scoring. There's always, my point
So
is,
possibly
there's
get-
always someone there
So
that
then-
steps in and replaces
All
someone.
right, being a bit more cheeky, then KDB's not as good as they were saying.
Listen to this one.
He's a system player.
Nah, they're all system players. Bro, listen to this one. Jack Grealish, who got kicked out and is doing very well at Chelsea right now?
Raheem Sterling,
Raheem Sterling. Who did he get kicked out for?
Jack Grealish.
Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish signed for 100 million just a year ago. Okay, comes in, does okay, doesn't do shit and doesn't do great. In
He's
my
shit if you
opinion.
ask me.
He's shit
All
if
right,
you
no,
ask
no, we're
you.
talking about- no,
I'm
let's
saying
talk
he had a
about it.
2-month I'm saying he had a good 2-month period.
Yeah, for 100 million.
personally.
All right.
Yeah, you know that I'm not his biggest fan anyway.
I'm going to say how he is, so.
I think he's a decent player, he's a good player. That's it, nothing more. Yeah, he's not doing shit at City. This season,
Jeremy Doku's
within
coming.
1 year, there you go, point made. He's brought Doku in, boom, it's a system, bro.
No,
He
but I've
don't give
always
a
said
fuck.
that-
He
I've
don't
always
give a
said that
fuck.
about him as
Pep
well.
don't give a fuck about any player.
Right, my point-
This
good-
is my
good-
point.
no,
This is
good you
my
mentioned
point.
it,
This is
Gorgon.
my point with City, yeah? Bit off topic. City can, Pep as well. Don't get me wrong, amazing manager, brilliant tactician. But whenever he wants something, it's done like
Okay.
that. It's always on point. He wants a new centre back, it's in. He got Jaskov Guardiola, boom, 73 million for whatever it was, 80 million. The guy's been a bag of shit. I know we signed Maguire for 80, and for majorities of his United career, he's been shit. Guardiola, what was he doing in that Chelsea game? Can I ask you?
Yeah, he's been
Come on, bro,
stinking
it's
at the
not
moment.
been
Yeah, no,
spoken
no,
about,
no. Yeah, he
though.
hasn't. He
Has it
hasn't
been spoken about?
He hasn't.
The
I'm
guy
going
was
to speak
signed for
about something
81
else as
million.
well. Right, like the look that John Stones has been getting, for example, is a hybrid. He only played 16 Premier League games last
You
season.
always tell me this, yeah.
Right? No, he missed 16, sorry.
Yeah.
He missed 16 appearances and he made the Premier League team of the season. Bro, he's a fucking system player, if you ask me. Pardon my language, right? I'm going to be passionate now. He's a system player.
Sorry, I'm always
He's the ultimate system player. Is John Stones in that season. Take him out, they're still winning. It's not because of him that...
Really, they're all system players, bro.
So that's my point about City as well.
There's only certain ones, like Bernardo,
KDB.
Bernardo,
KDB.
KDB, Bernardo.
Yeah, 100%.
Bernardo, KDB, these 2 players, wow.
Yeah, Bernardo's the guy.
Bernardo, one of the best
Simple.
players I ever
Very
had.
simple.
One of the best players I
No
ever had.
tattoos. No earrings. Nice car.
I love Bernardo.
This even Haaland said it.
Even my team at Barcelona is maybe just Messi.
No, this is,
Bernardo.
no, this even Haaland did it to him. He goes, I love you like Pep does. Haaland's
You
a
know what?
funny guy.
There's
man.
only certain players that have got that quality where you can just take them aside and say they'll go in any team in the
Bernardo
world.
Silva, man.
Bernardo Silva was one of them, and I believe Kevin De Bruyne is one of them as well.
Yeah, you are then. So
I believe
KDB,
so.
it'll be a
But he
big...
can be replaced in this team because it's a good system and they've got a good squad and they're sick. But yeah, KDB, Salah,
Bruno?
Bruno Fernandes, I don't think we're going to sell him. He's too important for United. He's too big for us. He's our main man. He's our talisman. He's our chance creator. He's our goal scorer. He's our assister. He's our capitano. He's El Magnifico. He's just wicked, man.
Can you see Robert Lewandowski this summer?
Yeah. Why not? But I believe Lewandowski is going to want to stay at Barca. And I don't like his reaction to Lamine Yamal, by the way.
He's come out and he said that he's been blown out of proportion. I think he has. No.
I
think
saw
he has.
it though. Lamine Yamal, he made a mistake. He tried going up to him and he tried giving him a shake. He didn't even, he fully ignored him. He's a 16-year-old man. Give him a bit of Do you know
Listen,
what I
I think they've blown it out of proportion. I think Lewandowski wasn't looking at him when he just thought, fuck. Honest to God,
I don't know,
I think
bro.
it's genuine.
mean? He
So.
was shouting at him first, bro.
No, I seen that. No, I did see that, right?
Look,
Benzema did it to Vinny back then, and Vinny, look what he turned
look,
into.
it is what it is, bro.
Remember when Benzema's the most, one of the
Maybe
most.
we're getting too soft, bro.
It's viral, bro. When
Well-
Benzema goes on my mother's life, he goes on my mum's life. Vinny doesn't play with us, he's on the other team. Bro, he said that it was on camera, so you tell me if you've ever had anyone on camera, not even Ronaldo, ever dig at his teammate. Bro, they caught his lips saying, oh no, he's saying on his own life, he's swearing on his own life. Him and Vinny are now the bestest of friends, bro. Like, the bestest of friends, the bare close now.
It's like when Garnacho got
Scolded by
called out
Bruno.
by Bruno.
And he loves him.
Yeah, he loves him.
He's like, oh, my
You know, when we
capitano and all that.
Bruno scored that.
Yeah,
it's
he
a
was
bit
in-
embarrassing.
yeah, he
It's
is.
a bit embarrassing for me to say now, but when Bruno scored that penalty away to Copenhagen, obviously we were 10 men. They were hyped. They were we're 3-2 up now. Bro, Garnacho, do you know what he's doing to the fans, Copenhagen?
Yeah, he's on one, innit?
Bro,
He's one of them ones.
He's there going up to him. He's too cocky.
That's the problem with the United fans are like that. He's like you lot.
But we love him.
You know, but he's like you lot.
He'll come good. Nick,
Oh, 100%, man. I love him. You know, I've got
Eventually,
big.
he's not having the good best. None of them are.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, so he's erratic, man. Do you know when he gets the ball, it's a bit like how I've been recently in 5, so I'm not gonna lie. Rushed.
He's a bit rushed.
He's maybe think he's got
He
something
thinks
like.
He thinks too much.
I'm rushing it because I know you're gonna close me down. I don't know who's closing him down every game.
He's thinking it too much, man. He's thinking.
Right, onto the league now. Al Hilal at top of the table, 35 points. Al Nasser at second, 31 points. Al Ahli at third, 26. And the surprise package this season have been
Al
At Tawoon,
Tawoon.
not owned by anyone major, and that's why it's a big surprise. And Al Ittihad, last season's
They're
reigning
a stinker,
champions.
bro.
They're
What's
fifth.
going on?
PIF own 4 of them teams. We forgot to mention this at the start of the pod. So the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia decided to buy 4 teams because the reason being this is a part of their whole thing of moving away from the oil revenue and making Saudi Arabia more tourist-friendly country so that their economy becomes more diversified and not only dependent on oil. That's one of the reasons that they're doing all this wrestling BS and the concerts and the parties. I'm not getting into that. I don't want to. What I'm saying is,
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I believe the cash that they've got, I believe that's a lot of bullshit. I believe that the cash that they've got is an endless amount of cash.
Yeah.
You can't even, bro, you
No,
couldn't
100%.
even dream.
100%.
And I know you love your designer and shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
100%.
you couldn't even dream of how much designer you could
Careful.
get.
till the day you die, literally.
It's just disgusting, bro. So for me, it's not about money. It's not about the country. Well, it is about the country. It's not about money. It's not about anything financial. For me, it's all
Is
about...
that smoke screen?
No, it's smoke screen. We want eyes on us. America's here. Well, technically this is Dubai, but Dubai's here. America's here. UK's here.
Saudi have always been here, innit, really?
China they're here. Italy.
No, that's what I mean. Saudi have always been here. Now
They
Saudi
want-
want to do
Saudi want to be.
front and center.
Saudi want everyone fucking behind it.
Front and center,
Fuck
innit?
that
Front
shit.
and center,
Fuck that
literally.
shit. We want eyes on us, mate. We want eyes on us. That's what Saudi want. Saudi want the fame. Saudi are getting the fame. The money is endless. What they're offering to people is life-changing, even though them people are all multi-millionaires anyway.
Yeah.
But it's life-changing. They're going to sort out their grandkids.
Generational, this is.
Forever.
Generational,
Till
for
Qiyamah.
sure. For sure. Nuno Espirito Santos, that is the biggest story for me so far in the first third of the...
Yeah, man. I mean,
The-
the
the-
table shows it.
Not just that, there was a lot of talk when Benzema joined the club that they had a rift going on. I think Al Ittihad have been struggling a lot, to be honest, right? They're the champions. They bought Jota, the guy didn't play for him. He's played 24 minutes or something, I heard. 24 minutes, you bought him for 30 million or whatever they bought him for, right? Fabinho looks like the same player he was at Liverpool last season, I'm not going to lie. Kante and Benzema are the only ones that seem all right. Benzema so far got
He's cutting the club.
Karim Benzema is carrying the club. 8 goals in 11.
Benzema.
Yeah, he's
Not
8.
Karim.
He used to do that for Madrid as well.
Yeah,
At one point, 8 goals, 4 assists in 11
Third
appearances.
top scorer.
Benzema, he has had a bit of a slow start though. So
No, you can't.
his hat trick. No.
Okay.
He got a hat trick last game, which kind of propped his numbers.
I did it up.
Right, I'm not gonna lie.
True.
Got a bad boy assist as well. I don't know if you've seen his Zinedine Zidane
I haven't watched
360.
it last game,
Right. So Al Ittihad, they are struggling. New managers come in. Marcelo Gallardo who is being reported. River Plate's ex-manager. Bro, I've kept my eyes on this guy because I thought he's going to be coming to Europe.
Europe.
Now, another thing, I think this is a good move. Hear me out. For coaches, I think Saudi's a good move. And even young players, I was going to get onto this now that we've gone back, it's come back into my head. The reason for coaches, right, because all the eyes are going there now. You've got a chance to prove yourself.
Okay.
How many eyes are there right now? When Gallardo goes there to Etihad, everyone's eyes are going to be on him automatically. If he wins the league, they're going to say, who's the coach? Masaya Gallardo. You've got a chance now going somewhere else.
Maybe.
Right?
I mean,
And for young players, again, everyone is watching the Saudi league, as in for fans, and there's more people, and they're trying to get it broadcast out more there. So maybe it could be an opportunity that if you're not getting a chance here, why not move out to the Middle East, earn some good money, show that we can play a bit of football out there, and then you can get your move back to Europe. I think the Middle East might, for the next couple of seasons, have that effect on players, and in football, it could become that hub if they use it to be that hub.
I mean, like I made the point right at the beginning of this whole
Pod, yeah.
revolution, not even the pod.
Oh.
I call it a revolution. This Saudi thing is a revolution of football. I always made the point straight away to you that China and USA and even Russia at one point, even when they had the biggest of monies, they were throwing it at players. There was no more than 4 to 5 signings at a time that were being made.
Bro, you killed it. This is the point on the. This is that's the Ronaldo point. Done.
Yeah.
By G.
We've had David Villa. We've had David Beckham. We've had Steven Gerrard. We've had Wayne Rooney.
Keep going.
We've had Frank Lampard.
Thierry Henry.
We've had Thierry Henry.
Andrea Pirlo.
Look at these players, bro. Look what I'm talking about.
Then, all right, in China, we had Carlos Tevez in his prime.
Samuel Eto'o.
Carlos Tevez is in his prime.
Samuel Eto'o.
Went to Anzi Makachakala at
Yes.
that time, right? Bro, and did all these, like,
Oscar.
it was only certain players, though, that's what we're saying. It was like, oh, the way this has
But
happened.
look, did they influence anyone? Maybe 1 or 2. Did they influence the full
Thank you very
fucking
much.
2, 3 squads?
There you go. No, they didn't. Did they influence Neymar to come
They're
with
not
them?
Cristiano
Did they
Ronaldo.
influence Sadio Mane to come with them? Did they influence N'Golo Kante? Did they influence the reigning Ballon d'Or champion?
Bro, it was only, like I always say this about Liverpool, and I love calling this out, and I'm going to call it out again. Liverpool fans 2 years ago were saying, Sadio Mane, what the fuck? Why have we let go of him? Look at Salah, he's a load of shit. We made the wrong move. Blah, 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 blah.
Did I say
blah,
that
blah,
now?
blah, 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 blah.
Did I say that now?
Yeah? Look at Salah. And who's backed him from there?
Oh, come on, man.
The biggest Manchester United fan. I backed him from there. I always said, this guy's the man. This guy's the finisher. This guy's the provider. He might be a bit greedy, but you need that.
Oh,
You need that.
mentality.
You need that.
Selfish.
You know, if you're proving the numbers with it,
Do what you want.
lose the ball 2 times in a game. Lose it 10 times. If you're going to score 2 goals in that game, if you're going to score a goal,
100%. You know that.
that's Bruno, like, obviously nowhere near Salah's level. But for us,
Yeah.
that's Bruno
On
Fernandes.
That's
As in,
Ronaldo
loses the
in a
ball
nutshell.
so many times, frustrates you like fuck, and then out of the blue, full of moment, chops in, onto the right foot,
He's
sends
a man.
2 players,
Yeah,
makes them
yeah.
Daft Palhinha and someone else, right-footed shot, into the corner,
100%.
wins the game. El Capitano. They'd question him as the captain. No chance, mate. He's the only one that should be captain right now.
Godson getting a Bruno moment in there, bro. Whoa, how did you do that? That was sick. I don't know how you got to attacking people. You got all that way to getting out the attacks that Bruno's been getting for being chosen as captain of Manchester
It just
United.
somehow came out.
Somehow we get to
How
that.
we even got to that.
Right, Keane's the main one, so hit Aquino, mate. Kino's the one that...
Kino, greatest ever captain that
Exactly.
we've witnessed. Literally greatest. Much love, but you're wrong, mate. You look at that squad. Who else is going to captain?
Yeah, I agree with
Who
you.
else is going to captain that team? There is no one in that squad. Look at Maguire. The weight off his shoulders. Okay, he's performing against Luton, Sheffield, and fucking whoever, Brentford. Okay, they're not the best teams. Okay, whatever. But if he still had that captain's armband on, I'm telling you, he's not even performing against them teams. That weight that has come off his, you can see it, man. There's less weight on him. Bro, there's a lot of players that don't have the tate, that don't have the balls, the cojones to carry that Manchester United captaincy.
Yeah. No, it's a big thing, man. One of the biggest
But
responsibilities.
yeah, back to the Saudi League. Top 4 scorers. What are we saying about them?
Cristiano Ronaldo leading the way.
What are we saying about him?
You know what? I've got to rate
Are you
that.
lost for words for him?
Why I rate that?
Should we just allow him?
No, I'm not going to allow you. I'm going to talk about it because I've actually
You can talk about
I've watched him a lot this season.
Yeah.
I think I watched him the most from anyone.
What is he doing, man?
He's on fire, man. And
Left foot, right foot, headers, free
everything,
kicks,
everything. If some of the goals, I think the
I thought he's
best.
finished.
No, he's not finished.
He's not finished.
Right, let's be honest, right?
He's playing in a shit league.
No, I'll
He's playing in a shit
all right,
league.
no, we'll answer everything. We'll answer
He's
everything.
playing in a shit league, though, innit, Didi? Come on.
The thing is, right, even if he is, to still be leading the way.
Ahead of who?
Ahead of Mitrovic, Benzema, you got Anderson, Talisca, Mane, all of them.
Oh, it's just them lot, man.
The thing is,
Minor, bro.
Cristiano.
No, minor, man.
Go on and leave him.
Shit league.
Right, go on. Al Hilal, 35 points. No, that's all. Pod's going to end like that, so leave it out.
Cristiano Ronaldo still has it in his game, and he still could have played in Europe.
Subs.
I'm not saying Man United. Maybe he could have, maybe he couldn't have. We all argued, even I argued at one point, the pressing system, whatever, that's gone out of the system anyway. I don't know what we are anymore. Fuck that. I'll leave that for another pod. But he could still play in Europe, 100%. He's outscoring the fucking Ballon d'Or winner, bro.
Oh, that's baffled me. Wait, you're right. Manchester has sold him because he didn't suit the style of play.
That's gone out of the system.
I think we should end the pod on this. Yo, you lot are fucking full of shit, aren't you? Eric Ten Hag's full of shit as well, isn't it? He's full of shit, isn't it?
Like I say...
You baffled,
Like I say, no, but you know what it is? Like I say, going on the other hand now, being the... What is the
devil's advocate, like I said to you today.
Yeah, going on the other hand now. Literally the devil's advocate. Literally the red devil's advocate. Yeah? Bro, you ain't got no one to play out from the back. That's all.
I'm never going to lie, he didn't have someone then as well.
Look, Benny Pudi. He started football from the back. Yeah? He started from the back. This was his system last year. Yes or no? Look, just ask. Look, jokes aside. No swearing, sorry. Look, I'm being serious, man. Stop swearing.
No, go on, no. Jokes aside, right, go on.
Look, I'm going to ask you questions. You answer them. Yes or no? Seriously. No joking around. Last season, you had a fully different back four, Eric Ten Hag. Yes or no? Yeah? Now, majority of that back four could play out from the back. Yes or no?
Yeah.
The main side that could play out was Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez, not Varane and Isaac. They were decent.
No, I agree.
But it was Shaw and Martinez, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Both of them have been out all season, yes or no?
That's this season, yeah.
You're playing Evans and Amrabat, maybe.
You're not going to be able to defend yourself, so you know.
I'm doing it, you dickhead. You're playing Evans and fucking Amrabat, Evans and Reguilon, Evans and Dalot. What the fuck are you expecting, bro? Answer me that then. Answer me that. What are you expecting? Tony Evans left Man United 10 years ago. He wasn't good enough to replace them. Well, he was for a little bit, but not for long term.
And now he's back to replace Varane.
After he got relegated.
Oh, days, man. So what are you doing to me today, man? You're killing me, bro.
Harry Maguire was out of the door. Literally out of the door. So you tell me, bro.
I don't know what's going on at the club.
How the fuck are you going to attack my manager, bro?
Why? That's what.
You're going to make me cry?
No.
Fuck you,
you know why? No. He got it at Ronaldo, that's why. And he shouldn't have. I believe that. I've been telling you that since then.
Look.
I genuinely believe that.
In hindsight, it's easy to say this and that right now, yeah. But I believe after this international break, I think he's, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if you'll know as well, but I think he's going to have a couple of his players back.
Yeah, he will. Luke Shaw's back.
We've got Everton away, and Everton are bang on in form. Sean Dyche has got him playing very well.
This is the form team, are you lot though?
No,
I'm going to get it out there now.
No, we are the form team.
Wait, don't do that. Hey, you're the one that's been hammering it home to me.
I've been having a laugh with you, you know.
He's hammering it home to me. Yes, yeah, having a laugh.
Look. If he can go and pick points up, Everton away, we've got Newcastle away the week after. If he can take 6 or 4 points from them 2 games, our season has started, mate. That's all I'm going to say. Everton away especially, that is not going to be easy because they're in form. And it'll also mean that we're going to catch points on a few of our rivals because on that same game match week, Man City play Liverpool, Newcastle play Chelsea, Aston Villa play Tottenham, and Arsenal play Brentford away.
It'll be a good
so there's going to be some good games after this international break. So let's be ready for that.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Al Hilal, top of the table at the moment. Did you catch their game against Al Ittihad this season when Mitrovic got a hat-trick?
4-3.
Yeah, I think we both watched that game.
Brilliant.
What do you make of the football so far? Overall, from what you caught, what you're watching?
When I look at these type of games, I see them like how Chelsea have been playing this season kind of thing.
All right.
Whereas it's just...
Kamikaze.
It's like a basketball type
Kamikaze?
of thing. Yeah.
Back and forth.
You attack, we attack. We're shit in defense. We'll make you shit in defense. Everyone's shit, but we're good at the same time.
Yeah, I get you.
It's just a mad thing. It's like our 5-a-side game sometimes for 10 minutes. Things go daft.
Yeah, it's kamikaze. Yeah.
It just goes daft. Like, where's where's the Mourinho?
Yeah,
Where's the Conte?
yeah.
Cholo?
Calm it down,
Where's
yeah.
the Cholo? Where's Simeone? Like, where's
I
the,
get you, I
where's
get
the
you.
defensive awareness? What's going on here? But from a neutral's perspective, it's brilliant to watch. Them big games.
The big games.
The big games, yeah.
I'll be honest, yeah, I haven't been catching a lot of like the small
When I see
games.
the small games, I'll be real with you. If I click on it, it's more of a skip type of thing. I don't watch
I watched
it.
Al Ittifaq once, I'm not going to lie. Right, only once I caught them.
Yeah.
Mainly Al Nasser, Hilal, and
Same.
Al Ittihad I've
Yeah,
been watching.
hate them in-
I probably do watch every single Al Nasser game, I'm not going to lie. Or I try to catch at least a half of 50 to 60 minutes because they're the ones that do get broadcast the most. Surprise, surprise. Cristiano plays for them, obviously. Yeah. Look, jokes aside now, right? For all the people that said that, that's what we've been getting at. This whole part, if you haven't got it by now, right, I'll spell it out for you. It's because of bloody Cristiano Ronaldo. We're talking about the Saudi League. It's because of the guy. All the eyes are there. That's just the truth. And whoever denies that is the point we're making.
This guy,
you got your head up your backside.
This guy's gonna be at the Euros, bro.
Yeah, and nobody thought that when he finished the World Cup.
How old is he?
He'll be 39.
He'll be 39.
He'll be 39 in February the 5th is his birthday.
Yeah.
39, yeah, in the Euros that is.
Gain him up.
No. What the hell am I gonna do? Look at him, he's got everything he needs now. Bloody, look at the contract he's in.
Just be as much.
Nah. So who do you think is gonna win give us your early season prediction? Because
I know they're 4 points off top.
right.
But I'm not just saying this for the sake of, Nessa with the first team and it's Ronaldo. I think he's got in his head, you saw how pissed off he was last season.
Yeah.
And I know they're trailing this season, but remember football and league seasons are always a marathon.
They've won 16 out of their last 17 matches in all competitions. They're unbeaten in the Asian Champions League, won all 3 of their group
He's got a
games.
chip on his shoulder.
And I tell you what, that was one of my favourite moments in Ronaldo's whole career, him going to Iran. I think I've showed you that video like 25 times. I love it, where everyone's following him, and I keep saying to you, that's some Maradona, Muhammad Ali type moments. Is amazing, and that's just the effect that Ronaldo's had. That's more of a, I'm talking here, it's nice to see the human effect that he has on people and how people like adore him, and he's, as a footballing ambassador and somebody who loves the game, it's good to see even that he's making the game grow and bringing more eyes to it in a place where nobody really used to watch the game the way they're watching it now. In that sense, in terms of the growth of the football, he's doing what he needs to do as an ambassador of the game.
Like I said to you, Ronaldo conquered Europe.
What do you make of Neymar? We hadn't even spoke of him,
It
man.
was only ever America or Middle East for me.
Did you thought, obviously...
In terms of Neymar, again, same thing. I thought it'd only be America or the
But,
Middle East. I did see Chelsea coming in for some reason, the money and...
You know he's injured
after it.
all season.
Yeah, I know.
What do you make of that as well?
Played a few games.
ACL is
Neymar.
Neymar's
second half of his career has been injuries, and
that was genuinely upsetting for me though. It's like, all right, doesn't matter where he's moved, whatever. It's just, it's not nice to see.
no, it's not.
I've had 2 ACL, so
Yeah.
forget it. When it comes to talent, I'm not even. No, I wouldn't even dream of being close to bloody Neymar.
But you know what
But
it
what I
is?
mean is exactly, and it affects someone as shit as me. So on the highest of levels, you know what he's gonna do to him, and it's a bit upsetting, man. I do think Al Hilal are gonna win the league, even though Ronaldo's on that. I think Ronaldo's gonna win the Asian Champions League. Honestly.
Mr. Champion.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think he's even got it in his
He'd be
head.
fitting on it.
No, that's what I mean. So I think he's got it in his head more to go for the Champions League.
I'm backing him for the league and the Champions League double.
That would be madness, man. And
He's gonna win the
Golden Boot, innit?
Leon.
Oh, you mean the other version of the Ballon d'Or,
I
innit?
don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't know do it with. No, I won't do it as well with no tajweed. No, I won't drop no tajweed on him in this pod. Right, so there you are, our Saudi Pro League pod.
Finally.
What do you make of it then? So overall, give the Saudi League a rating so far this year.
7.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. In terms of quality, I'm going to be really honest, I'd still give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah, okay, 5.5. But overall, we're putting everything in here. The recognition, the clout,
the names,
the
money,
everything. And
it's growing.
And it's growing, and the growth
trajectory.
itself. Definitely.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7.
I'll give it a 7 as well, definitely at the moment. We'll be back halfway point. If I'm not mistaken, I think Boxing Day, Al Ittihad are playing Al Nasser, which is Benzema,
Ronaldo.
Cristiano. So that's the next big game to watch out for. Al Ittifaq, Gerrard, they're playing against Ronaldo on the 12th of December. And there you are. Thank you very much for joining us. Share, comment, like, subscribe. You know what to do.
When you've had a few.